Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as said by the title, we'll be playing with some makeup that I've been dying to use. I don't know what I was gonna say first, then I got a little confused, per usual. Anyway, I will definitely, oh my gosh, today's gonna be one of those videos. Anyway, we're just gonna be playing with some goodies that, you know, from my makeup collection that I've just been, oh my gosh, I'm like, I wanna use this so bad. Some newer products, some older products. We also have some products I haven't tried yet, but have been on my wish list for literal years. So we're trying with some of those. And yes, we're just gonna chill, have some fun. If you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and without further ado, let's just get started. Before we get started, I did wanna mention, I did do a video, one of my most recent videos. I got to try out some of the new Dossier perfumes. So I did want to let you guys know the code Marissa10 will be available until the end of the month. So if you want to grab one of these perfumes, definitely go for it. Again, I have the shade, I have the scent Floral Lang Lang, I don't know how to pronounce it, and Aquatic Coconut. I love them so much and they're really, really nice. And so I've been using Floral Lang Lang, I think I like more. So if you're someone who wants something a little bit more date night, a little bit more, you know, I'm not gonna say it, but if you want someone like that, definitely Floral Lang Lang is your girl. But if you like something just a little unique, a little different, Aquatic Coconut, go for it. If you want to try something, you want to push yourself out of your comfort zone, Aquatic Coconut is your gal. But I did want to just mention that quick because it's exciting, and so I can't stop mentioning them in all my videos. All right, first things first, we're gonna go on, this is the LYS Speak Love Glossy Lip. So I know a lot of people love this, and I hadn't talked about it, that I got it, like, I think I mentioned it in a monthly haul, but that was like kind of it. I like it, it's nothing extraordinary. The tip is like dramatic. It's so like, it's too big, honestly. I wish it was a little smaller. And the formula is nice, it's like a stickier kind of glossy lip. It is really nice, it is really moisturizing. I just don't think it's all that. It is very cheap too though, so if you're someone who wants something, again, glossy, moisturizing, kind of just your basic lip balm, she's your girl. She's your girl. How many times am I gonna say that in this video? All right, we got lots. The thing is that I have so many of like each category each collection in my category. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like for now I have like 3 primers that I really wanted to try and like 2 mascaras, the whole 9. So we're going with the Nyx Marshmallow Primer. I'm trying to use it up. Girl, so close. I think, is this the last leg? Are we witnessing the last leg? Wow, we are. And we did, woo! I like this primer. I wouldn't repurchase it because it's just a basic, you know, moisturizing primer. It smells really good though. It's a very fun experience if you're someone who just wants to have, you know, some fun with your makeup, but it doesn't do a lot of anything, a lot of one thing for my skin, so it's kind of like whatever. But we just used her up, girl. All right, and then we're gonna go on with the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer. We'll see when we get there. Not yet though. I love this primer though. I will be sad to see it go, although I do have a little mini backup. So the reason why I wanted to use this 3rd primer was because I'm not gonna tell you exactly what it is, but I'm getting a similar product in my Glam Bag X. If you know, you know. So I wanna see how, you know, if I need 2 of them, if, you know, how I would use them more, how do I incorporate them more, because this one kind of just sits there, but it's okay because I just have this one, and when I do use it, I only go for this one, you know, when I need this, it's this one. But if I'm gonna have multiple, how am I gonna use it? So I'm just going with this. I know, who is it? I don't know her name's Babs Beauty or something like that. She uses this, but she has oily skin. Oh yeah, she just filled all the pores, sound like Newsies, pores, and wow, smooth out that area really, really nicely. This is how I like to use it. I just gotta get myself in the habit of using it because it is so nice, and there literally are no cons. Like, my skin is so glowy, luminous, but it looks even and smooth, and perfection. Okay, just dab the whole thing, why don't you? Next, we're gonna go in with the Maybelline Age Rewind Perfector 4-in-1 Glow Makeup. I've been obsessed with this and I do really like it, and I've been trying other products and trying to use other things in my collection, so I haven't used this one too much, but I want to give it a go. I really do hate this packaging. I'm a huge twisty guy. So I'm just gonna use about that much of this because I also am gonna go in with, I've been dying to use the Tarte C Hydroflex Serum Foundation again. I kind of want to do a video talking about all of my like tinted moisturizer lighter coverage products, but I don't know, and so I don't know, like I want to give them a good go before I decide if I even want to, just to see. I don't know how these will work together though. So we're just gonna put it on top. All right, so here is my base. Oh my gosh, she is literally stunning. This is a really nice combination. I didn't think it, I mean, at first I was just kind of like, oh, it kind of just looks basic, but my skin looks really nice and healthy, and everything about my face looks like perfected, if you will, you know? I'm about it. I'm a fan. All right, next we're going in with the Catrice True Skin High Cover Concealer. I've been wanting to use this again for a while. I haven't used it too much since I got it. My concealer collection has been growing. And it's not true. My concealer, I haven't bought that many concealers. This was the last one I bought. Yeah, but concealer just takes really long to go through because you don't use that much. Obviously, you don't get as much as like foundations and primers even, but you don't use as much. So it really takes long to go through concealer in general. So that's why it's like I have the same ones that I've had for really long, but I haven't gone through them because I haven't gone through them. So it looks like I have a lot. Oh my gosh, that's what I was trying to say. I think I'm just gonna add a smidge of the e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer. This is probably the only kind of clicky uppy thing that I like because I feel like too much doesn't get stuck in the brush when you use it. And so like often you do have to click quite a bit, but once you get it out, there's like there's not that much in the tip here. So not that much sits in the cap. Does that make sense? I was hoping to use up that one by the end of the year, but we'll see. There's actually a bit more product than you would think, but I use it so much, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, next we're gonna go in with some cream products. I know we're overdoing it today, but we have to. We're gonna go with the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer in the shade Golden Days. I have used this once. Maybe twice, but not as much as I probably should have. I have so many cream bronzers and it's really hard, but this one was one of the new ones, so I was like, okay, let's try it again. Let's do it. I do like it. I just think, like, first of all, the packaging is so little, which is not the worst end of the world, but it is kind of just like tedious to use then because you gotta like really dip in, and then you gotta, the formula is so, it is buildable, which is really nice for beginners and stuff like that. But for me, I'm kind of like, okay, now I have to dip in 12 times and I want it to be on my face, you know? So it's just kind of one of those products, but I do like it. And because like blush is almost easier because you don't put it on as much as your face. Bronzer kind of goes on around your whole huge face. And so it's kind of a lot more dipping and blending and dipping and blending. So I don't know, but people really like them. They are good. It's a good formula. So for $6, I say go for it. But if you want, I like the Tarte Breezy Cream Bronzer better. I do like the Milk Makeup Stick better. There are a few that I just like better, basically. We're also gonna go in with the Fenty Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Brush in the shade 10 Rose Latte. I have not used this at all this summer, and summer's over. So we're gonna go with this. I have been going for a brighter blush, so that's why, but I love this one too. She's so pretty. This formula is really nice too. You can use it with a sponge or brush, however you like, and it just looks so pretty on the face. I love it. It's so easy to use too. Alright, next we're gonna do some setting powder. For the under eyes, we're gonna go in with the Complex Culture Set Go Translucent Powder. I have the shade Clarity. I'm surprised this isn't used up either. Sheesh. All these products. This is why I almost like recommend minis. At least even for myself, I personally buy minis over the full size. But this is why I recommend them, because if you're someone who, like, you know, for me, I don't get tired of makeup easy, but I know that once new things come out, I'm gonna want to buy them and try them, and then if I love them, then I'm using those. Like right now, I have not picked up another setting powder, another pressed powder besides the one that I'm using today and in a second, and the Cloud Set from Kosas. That's it. And then for primer, I've only been using the ones that I'm trying to use up. The rest are just sitting there, marinating for when I'm ready. I don't know. But the pressed powder I've been using, the Jacqueline translucent setting powder and my Kosas one. That's literally it. And obviously that's bad, but it's like, if I would have used up the products that I had while I loved those, then I wouldn't have this problem. But they take forever. And I guess you get a great bang for your buck. And that's just me being like nitpicky, but I'm just saying, honey. So good, so freaking good. All right, next we're gonna go in with the Kokie Refresh Hydrating Setting Spray. I love this setting spray. I was gonna go in with like 4 setting sprays today, but I decided to calm down. All right, so next we are going in with some new products. So from Mercari, I did buy both of the Milani all-inclusive eye, cheek, and face palettes. So I have the light to medium one and then the medium to deep one. Oh, what? I don't know, do they not say them on here? I don't know, this is the light one, this is the deep one, I'm gonna go ahead and assume. Here we go. Volume 120, medium to deep, and then this is volume 110, light to medium. So I did pick up both. I was torn between the two because again, I'm a tan skin, so for someone who's right in the middle, you know the struggle. But this one, online, looks a lot deeper, and so I wasn't sure. Some of the shades look like they would work for me, some of them didn't. So I was like, I don't know, but here's the light one. And then the medium to deep one looked too dark in some pictures, and some it looks perfect. So I was like, oh, I just need both, I think. So we got that here. Thank God we picked up both because this one looks more delicious to me. The highlighter looks a little deep. The blush looks like it'll work, and the shadows look really, really nice. So we're gonna go in with the bronze shade down here. The bronzer shade. I have my big bling brushes brush, so we're gonna have to try to like, I don't know, move it around here. Ooh, I'm scared. I'm just gonna lightly dust that on. Pretty. It is very, very pigmented. Oh my gosh. I look very, very deep right now. Maybe if we try to mix in some of the light bronze, it'll like blend this out a little bit. See, that's the thing with me. I have to either be one or the other. I can't, I have to dabble into both. I can't just have one because of my skin tone. The struggle. I really think rule of thumb, brands should just come out with 3. Why they bother coming out with 2 pisses me off, especially because the horrible thing, like I'm gonna say it, but the horrible thing is that like a lot of brands get by because they have deep shades and now they have light. So it's so much more inclusive, and so it's great. But it's like, okay, hi. It sucks. And you know, that sounds like snotty a little bit. Like I have to choose between 2. Wow. But it's like, no, I can't use one whole palette. That is so freaking rude. So I feel like rule of thumb, brands should just come out with 3. Let me know if you're the same struggle. We're gonna go in with the blush brush, and we're gonna go in with the, we're gonna go in with the blush from the deeper one. It does have a nice mirror in here. Oh my gosh, they're so pigmented. I can tell. Hi. I don't know why I always pretend like I like angled brushes, but it's because these are so cute that I want to use them all the time. But stippling brushes are really just way better. they're easy to blend. They blend so much easier, and they're so much quicker. I don't know why, but this is like the third blush that has caught right here on my face. I don't know if you can see that weird patch. So, I mean, I know it's my face because I was using a blush that I like know and love the formula on before the other day, and it did that. So I don't know, but I'm like, what the heck face? But it might just be because the weather's cooling down that my face is drying out. I don't know if you guys get that problem, but so it's like water. All right, I want to do some eyeshadow. So before I go in with highlighter and stuff, we're gonna do some eyeshadow. I'm not decided which one I want to use, but I really want to use the new Essence eyeshadow palettes. I've yet to use the Bronze This Way, which is a big contender for today because I feel like I'm going for the bronze vibe already. But then we also have Ice Ice Baby, which is blues, which could be really fun and fresh. Dancing Green, which I don't think I want to use greens today, although it could be sweet. Oh my gosh. Here I am convincing myself to use them all. And then we have I Like to Mauve It. This one I'll save. Like my go-to is kind of green, so we'll save that one. We're gonna go bronze just because I feel like, again, that's already halfway of the vibe we're going for. So why kind of push it, you know? Push it to the limit. In it to win it, oh yeah. If you guys have been to my channel, can you please enlighten me as to why this does not have pan in it yet? I am annoyed. I feel like I use it every single day of my life, and still, no freaking pan. I mean, you must get a really great bang for your buck. I got this through like Ipsy Shopper, so it was probably like $3. So, I mean, awesome, but also, I'd like to use it up yesterday. It literally, barely looks like there's a dip in it, but it barely looks used. All right, let's go in with some Bronze This Way, honey. I feel like the vibe is telling me to go with this shade up here, which is Love Yourself. Oh my gosh, so pigmented. We're gonna blend this into the crease lightly. Focusing it on the outer part of the crease just because it is such a deep shade that I don't wanna bring it too far in. We'll lightly bring it in, but not too much. Wow, that was quick and so easy. We're gonna go in with this deep brown shade. We're just gonna pack that on the outer corner. I think we're gonna bring it up a little bit, not as high as the other shade, but enough that it adds some dimension to the whole eye here. Yes. These are so freaking good. It's not even funny. Then we're gonna go in with, the bronze shade in the middle, which is Perfect Babe. What is this song? Baby, I was born this way. I don't actually know that song besides that part, and I don't even, there was a song the other day, what was it? Oh my gosh. There was this song that I kind of like had a, kind of like that, like Baby, I was born this way. Like kind of like I thought I knew a part of the song, but just like that, like one line, and then they like sang the song and I was like, whoa, that's not even in here. Where did I get that from? I have no idea. So I don't know. You never know. It's a really pretty like bronzy kind of shade, obviously. But I think we're gonna take this top shade, which is Superstar, and we're just gonna add that to like the center of this look, just to lighten things up a little bit. Okay, I ended up bringing it too far, but that's pretty. I think it'll be too much. So anyway, we're just gonna take that same brush I used for the brown and put the brown on the lower lash line. Yeah, I like that by itself. We will take one of these little shadows. I'll take my ColourPop Super Shock shadow in the shade Flower Child. Yep, and then just put that on the inner corner because we need something to pop here. Guys, I just hit pan on this little freaking thing. Can you, oh my gosh, you can see it right there. And I'm kind of confused because that means this is a small layer. I did not use this a lot, but I mean, hey. I think it's kind of drying out though because it's not giving its full punch, but that's cute. We'll take it, we'll take it. Okay, I think we're gonna go in with the ColourPop Bff Gel Liner in the shade Sunnyvale. And I think we'll also use the Benefit Roller Liner in the shade Brown, just on a little something something. We don't do wings here on this channel. Ooh, just to add a little something something. I wish I had a brown mascara. That's one thing though, I don't like. I'm a summer girl all the way. I like fall and I like spring and like winter. I mean, and wow, I like spring and like fall because I like to be cozy and not too one of the extremes. But I would rather summer than like winter. I don't like being cold at all. But I cannot wait for fall looks because she's stunning. It's very nice and bronzy. I'm not obsessed with the crease shade. I think the crease shade is a little too warm. I wish it was a little bit more neutral, but this little palette is nice. So we'll just leave it go because I'm gonna ruin it if I keep playing with it. Okay, that was a little better. I did just take the shade Love Yourself, the red, and just put that on the lower lash line a little bit. Ooh. All right, next let's jump to highlighter. We're gonna go in with, see, again, like this one is too light for me, this one is too dark for me. Please enlighten me. I think we'll have to mix both of the highlighters here. I am not condoning buying, you know, two palettes if you're a tan skin tone, because obviously then they think that it's acceptable to come out with palettes like this. But I do think you can make it work if you buy both. Oh yeah. Really, really pretty. And you can see there's no cast, so mixing them worked. And it's a really nice highlighter. I don't think it's too extreme or anything like that. It's very pretty, very wearable, very nice, and I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I was gonna pick up I wanted to pick up one of the Milani like baked highlighters because oh no, sorry, one of the I want to pick up one of the Milani baked highlighters, but I wanted to pick up one of the Milani like split pan, the cream and powder duos, but they took them off of Ulta. It was very weird. It was in my cart. I mean, it was in my favorites, and then it was gone. And when I clicked on it, it was like, this item is no longer available. I said, what? Oh, what? Milani does weird things like that though, where like their brand is just like, some things is just limited edition. You're like, what? Why? It's very weird, but it's also like, it's a weird thing because it's never from a limited edition collection, and then they just take it away and you're like, I'm confused as to what's going on here, but I guess whatever. All right, we did not do brows. We cannot forget brows, girl, because that will ruin this look. I have been dying to go in with my Tarte Big Ego Frame Worker Brow Pomade. I don't use this nearly as much as I should, but we're gonna use the Patrick Ta Brow Spoolie because this in real life is $1 million, and so gotta give her some love. Okay. And then we're just gonna go with the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. This is the only brow gel I have now. I decluttered the other few, like I think it was like yesterday or the day before. I was just like, I'm done with these. I'm not using them anymore. And I haven't used them, and so I was like, why am I keeping them? Because I just didn't need them, and so we kept this one, but hopefully we can use it up. So cute. That's a lie. I do have one other brow gel, but yes. It's a very tedious thing to use this pomade, but I do enjoy it when I do use it, so. And I'd rather keep it than, you know, declutter it and then risk buying another one because I'm like, oh, I don't have one. All I need is just one. All right, then we're gonna go in with some setting spray. We're gonna go in with my Huda Beauty Glow Cocoa. spray it forever. And then it doesn't go out of hand. That's what I love about it. It doesn't get out of hand. It's just a beautiful glow. And you can see the difference in the glow. I know I'm talking over my fan. You can see the difference in the glow, but it's nothing too extreme, and I love that. So, yes. Next, we're gonna do some mascara. I wanted to compare the two of these, so I'm gonna do the e.l.f. on one side and the Sephora on the other side. I just wanna see, I'm curious. I think the e.l.f. Big Mood was supposed to be a dupe for like or people say it's a dupe for the, is it Bite Beauty? I don't know, one of those mascaras. But I've never tried the one that it was supposed to be a dupe for, but this one I'm curious if it is. All right, I have some thoughts. I really do like the Sephora Size Up. It's just so good. The formula is a little bit drier, but it's wet formula, but it's still drier than the e.l.f. Big Mood. And so I think that's why it just wins a little bit. It does hold a curl longer. It just does everything a little bit better than the e.l.f. one. And I think it's because it's a formula that's a little bit drier. This freaking e.l.f. one is so wet that I just feel like it could be, like e.l.f. is on the brink of a perfect mascara formula. But this is so wet that first of all, it makes a mess all over your eyes or whatever. And you can look at them and this one looks really, really good. I just think, because of how hard it is to use, because it's so like, what is this lash doing, please? It like gets clumpy in weird spots, and like it is so wet that it's like annoying to use because you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna make a mess. And I've been waiting for this to dry out and it like refuses to dry out. I'm like, is this what we're doing to me? Okay, fine. So I don't know, I have to like, I don't know, I like them both, and so there's really no need to compare the two, you know what I'm saying? But I do like them both, but I do think I have a favorite. All right, next let's go on with some lips, using some new goodies that I have not used yet. I've been dying to try the Milani Lip Liners, the Understatement Lip Liners. I have the shade 110 Nude and Trance, and Juicy Jazz loves these, and so I was like dying. Oh, these looks like it might be a little light. That is literally like my lips, but a little bit better, a little bit deeper. But it's really pretty. Oh my gosh, it's so creamy too. Then we're gonna finally try the Milani Color Fetish Matte lipstick in the shade 420 Tease. I have been dying to try these as well, and the packaging is so cute. And I love my Milani Color Statement lipsticks, so I have high hopes for this. Ooh, she's nude. Wow, that was weird. They look like the same color on camera. This is the shade, this is the Milani Color Statement in the shade Matte Naked 61. These are a little bit more of a creamy formula. They don't, they're not matte. They don't dry down. This is the shade Tease. This one right here is the shade Tease, and they look a little different, but they're really, really close. I was like, girl, this is the same shade. This is my perfect nude, and I love it. This one is a little bit lighter. And the other one's a little bit like a hair deeper, if you will, a different tone, a little bit of a different tone in person. This one is a little bit pinkier, and this one's a little bit more warm toned, but on the lips, they look very, very similar, and I'm kind of obsessed though, because that was my favorite shade, and so I'm about it. I'm 110% about it, y'all. All right, guys, that is it for this really long video. I wanted to contour a little bit, but I don't have a contour brush. Just wanted to add a little bit of this Marc Jacobs Tantastic Bronzer. Some girl on YouTube here that I watch a little bit, she loves this bronzer so much, but not for me. I just gotta use it up though at some point. I'm obsessed with my look today. Okay, I'm looking around making sure I used everything that I wanted to use, basically. So that is it for this video, guys. I know it's a long one. I had so much fun though filming and just sitting down playing with some makeup. This is my favorite kind of thing to do, is just like kind of chill and hang. And so basically it's kind of like a get ready with me, but we're using products that I've been dying to use. And this lipstick, girl, I know she's gonna be a favorite. I know it in my heart she's gonna be a favorite. I'm gonna keep it on my desk for a very long time. Everything I use, I love or like the things that I tried for the first time. I'm enjoying, you know my opinion. Gonna throw the plug in one more time. If you guys want to check out the Dossier perfumes, I do have a link down below you can use, and then you can use code Marissa10 and that'll save you some money. I am so excited. Again, you have till the end of the month, so definitely get it while you can. And yes, that is it for this video, guys. I will throw a quote in at the end. I have a quote. I could find a quote. Let's find a quote. It's already 45 minutes in, so might as well make it an hour. So the quote for today is hilarious, actually. It says, "There's nothing better than a friend unless it is a friend with chocolate." A friend with food? Best kind of friend. That is it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.